tell your mama. I'm like, you crazy? Tell my mama. Tell her what? She won't
stop loving me, loving me, loving me. Look at all this time we have going through it with your dad. I'ma leave it in the past for you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to our channel, excuse me. Today, I wanted to give you guys a story time on how I found out I was pregnant at 18. What my mom had to say, what my baby dad had to say, what was my reaction. I'm basically just about to drop the whole tea on y'all. So, yeah, y'all, when I was 18, I found out I was pregnant. I was still in school. I was just finishing up my 11th grade year when I found out I was pregnant. And then, like, it was just so crazy around that time. Like, when I found out I was pregnant, me and my baby dad, we was not dealing with each other. Like, he was talking to somebody else. I was talking to somebody else. I was basically done with him or whatever. So, and then what made it crazier is because, you know, like, when you suspect yourself being pregnant, like, you'll notice, like, you missed your period. You'll notice, like, the little symptoms and stuff like that. But me, around that time, like, I was not paying no attention to it. Like, I was just basically, like, living my life. Like, whatever. So, anyways, yeah, so it was just, one day, something just told me, you should take a pregnancy test. So, I went in the bathroom, I took the pregnancy test or whatever. So, y'all, when I took the pregnancy test, 2 lines on that test. I'm like, I just kept looking at it. I'm like, Lord, like, is this for real? Like, is this for real right now? Like, I can't believe, like, I was, my favorite word, flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted because, like, I couldn't believe it. So the first thing I did, I ran outside, I called my best friend. I'm like, best friend, I am pregnant. What I'm gonna do? So I'm not gonna lie, y'all, we talked about me getting an abortion because, like I said, me and my baby dad, we was not dealing with each other. Like, I didn't want no tie to that man because, like, whatever we had going on at that time, like, it was just so hurtful. I'm like, why would I want to bring a baby into this world with this guy? But I ended up, like, thinking to myself, like, this is my first child. And then I ain't gonna lie, I got scared too because I'm like, I don't want to have to go lay on the table and go. That's the part that really kind of scared me too. Like, I don't want to do all that. So I'm like, I'm gonna just keep my baby. Like, why not keep my baby, whatever. So after that, I decided to go, like, you know, go to the doctor, make sure, like, it's 100% right. So I went to the doctor, and sure enough, I was pregnant. I was 2 months to be exact. So yeah, like, after I got everything cleared up, I decided to tell my baby dad or whatever. And like I said, once again, me and him was not dealing with each other, so he decided to say that it wasn't his baby or whatever. So I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, it's not your baby? Like, how would it not be your baby? That don't make sense or whatever. But long story short, whatever, that's what he said. So I let him do what he do. We was arguing, like, if you don't want to do nothing for my baby, good, you don't have to. She or he gonna be good regardless. Do what you wanna do. Left it at that with him. So when it came to my mom finding out, oh no, y'all, rewind. When the day I went to the doctor, I was supposed to go to work. I was working for my grandpa around the time. I was supposed to go to work, and at the doctor, they had me there all day, so I missed my work schedule, so whatever. So I was telling him stuff. So I was like, I'm at the doctor's. So then the next day, he picked me up from school, I believe. My grandpa, he picked me up from school, and he was like, oh, what did the doctor say? I'm like, oh, no, they didn't say nothing. He was like, you're not pregnant, are you? I'm like, no. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm pregnant, Grandpa. He was like, oh, man. Like, he was like, oh, tell your mama. I'm like, you crazy? Tell my mama. Tell her what? She won't, if it's up to me, she won't know till I'm about to be on that goddamn labor bed, because I'm not telling my mama nothing like that. So he was like, make sure you tell mama. He was like, tell her, and then whatever she say. But he said, he's like, just let me know anything, I'll come pick you back up if anything get, like, too crazy, whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So he dropped me off home. Y'all, I did not tell my mama. I went out with my friend that night. Like, we went out to eat or whatever, so I left, went out to eat. And yeah, so we went out to eat. So I went out to eat with my friend or whatever. I get home, walk in the door. What my mama asking me, y'all? Shara, you pregnant? Y'all, my heart fell to my butt. I'm like, Mommy, who told you? Like, what you mean? Who told you that? Like, why you asking me that? She's like, oh, I'm not gonna say my cousin's name, but she was like, oh, so-and-so told me you pregnant. So I'm like, what? Cause like, y'all, when I found out I was pregnant, I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling like all my close friends, I'm telling like my friends, my cousin. So my cousin, I told her, like my older cousin, she, I guess, I don't know how the story supposedly went, but apparently it was like so many mixed stories. Apparently my cousin, my cousin I told her mom, and then her mom said something in front of her younger kids, and then the younger daughter called my mom, was like, oh, I feel like she was trying to be funny. Congratulations on being a grandma. So my mom was like, what you talk about? And she's like, oh, Shara pregnant. So y'all, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm still mad to the day. I never physically got to tell my mom out of my own mouth that I was pregnant. Like somebody else real different from me, whatever. So I was like, so she like, stop. But she did ask my mom, asked me, she's like, Shara, you pregnant? I'm like, yeah. She was like, by who? I'm like, well, dang, by who? But anyways, I'm like, you know, whatever. So my mama, she wasn't like, cause like I said, y'all, I was 18, so I was legal. Like I was still in school, but it's not like I was 15. Like she wasn't too mad. She just was like, wish I would have waited a little longer, but it was not much she could say about it or whatever. And when I was pregnant too, my mama treated me, I missed them days. My mama treated me like a princess, y'all. But yeah, so that's how I found out I was pregnant. Then back to my baby dad situation. He a clown, y'all. If you watching this, I said, yeah, you're a clown. But anyways, yeah, so what happened with this man? Yeah, so basically, like, he was saying it wasn't his, but niggas be trying to put on, mind you, around the time, like I said, he was dealing with somebody else. The person I was dealing with, that was somebody, like, we wasn't serious. It was just somebody I started talking to or whatever. He had a whole different girlfriend. Like, y'all. So when I told him, he started like acting like he was like, it was his baby, but he was telling like his family and stuff like it wasn't his baby and stuff like that. When I decided to like, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got pregnant, I was one of the people that was quick to jump on social media, so everybody already knew. Like, so when his girlfriend, you little girlfriends be stalking your page and stuff, she was stalking my page and stuff, see what I'm saying? Then it was just so much going on within him, like within him, like he was telling his family that it wasn't his baby. He had people like in his family like texting me and stuff, calling me, you're gonna do a DNA test and stuff like that, are you sure it's his baby? It was just like, I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of my pregnancy was like really kind of hell for me. Like, I didn't show it, but like I felt like I felt crazy, because even his family was kind of like making me feel like they was coming at me, because I don't know, man. I don't know. They were just, I felt like they would start liking the new girl. So basically they started like treating me differently or whatever. So I just felt sad at that time. Like, I just felt like out of place and stuff like that. So what happened? I don't know when he decided that he wanted to stick around, because it was just so much drama between like me and the girl. Like, she calling my phone, oh, it's not, like, it's just basically trying to pick at, oh, is it his baby? It's not his baby. Or she play his phone, text about him, or acting like him. Are you sure it's my baby? Y'all, it was just, when I say so much stuff going on like around that time, and I just felt like, I don't know what I felt like. I hated them people at the time. Like, I really, especially on the day, because like, what you mean? Like, is this your baby? What, like, why you doing all that? I don't get it. So yeah, y'all, basically like the first months of my pregnancy was kind of hell for me. Well, I won't really say hell, but like within myself, like I just felt out of place around the time, because like I felt like my dad had his family turn against me. Like I just felt, I don't know, I just had so many different mixed feelings at the time. Like, I just felt sad. you know, when you start thinking about stuff too much, you just get a feeling in your body, like you just feel like you aching on the inside. Like that's how I was feeling around the time. Like I just felt so, like damn, like crazy. Like, and me growing up, I was a good, like, well, around the time I'm basically a good girl. Like I'm like an angel kind of, if you want to be technical. Like I'm really, that's how I feel. Like I'm really like, I'm sweet when it comes to other people. So when all that stuff was going down and stuff like that, and I'm like, I just felt, it felt crazy around the time. I'm like, damn. But yeah, eventually, Buddy decided he wanted to come and stick around. He got rid of his girlfriend, and we decided to be a little family. Like after I had Samira, he moved in with me. Like we became a happy little family, whatever. Unfortunately, it's not working out no more, but around the time we was good. Like after a while, like I ain't gonna lie, like it was good. Like it was really, I felt like we was a perfect little family at the time. But you know, life happens, things change, everything don't stay the same forever. So that's it, what it is. But yes, y'all, I hope y'all liked my story time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.